At this time, I'd like to recognize our charter members who are here tonight. It's been a long 40 years since you people first started. As I call your name, would you please stand and be recognized? Remain standing until all the names are called. Please hold your applause till they've all been recognized. I'm Don Cornell, which is our charter president. Albert George. Roland Boudreau. Tony, I believe Tony is not here tonight, Francis. He's Narcissus Marchand. Desiree Boudreau. Jack Hilliard. Jim Bowden. Narcissus Landry. Edward Marchand. William McRae. These are and Felix Sampson, sorry. He's down in the back there. He's working the night in the bar, so he's still working. These are our charter members that are here tonight. I think they all deserve a round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen. In the past 40 years, we've had some district officers from our club. I'd like to introduce those people tonight that have held offices with the district. Past Deputy Governor Eric Day, would you stand, please? Past Zone Chairman Hubert Krajzak. Past Zone Chairman Phil Resch. At the risk of blowing my own horn, I was also a past district governor, zone chairman, and past district history chairman. So there you have it. We've also had some other past zone chairman that are not here tonight, and the one is it was Laura Landry. I'd like to introduce the head table tonight. Starting up my far left, if I can see them over there. Our zone chairman, Dave Strauss, Man English Club. Our warden of Richmond County, John Boudreau. And his wife, Viola, she's there somewhere. Our MLA, Richmond, Michelle Sampson, so you all know. He'll be around collecting campaign donations later on. Our Cabinet Secretary Treasurer, Gordon Johnson. And his lovely wife, Frida. Starting at this end of the table, we have Pam Marchand. Councillor for District 6, Brian Marchand. Evelyn Landry, wife of our incoming King Lion. And our King Lion-elect, President-elect Leon Landry. And our special guest tonight, we have the lovely Flo Wallace, who has accompanied her husband, our district governor, Peter Wallace, who you may not recognize as he shaved his beard and his hair since the last time we saw him. I believe Father Angus is here tonight. Good. Thank you, Father, for arriving. Welcome also to Sylvia Boudreau. She's here tonight, Sylvia, her and Bobby. Yep, our President Lioness. Johanna Sturm, our Fire Chief. Phil Sampson, is he here tonight, Phil? No? Okay. Members of the St. Peter's Lions Club, who will be celebrating their 40th anniversary coming up in September. Thank you for coming. And King Lion Roger from the Anning English Club. Welcome to our 40th anniversary of the Louisdale Lions Club. I will begin the presentation of awards tonight. I'd like Blind Brian, if you want to come up and give me a hand here. These are going to be passed out in no particular order. First ones we'll be passing on will be the Lions Club Appreciation Awards. These go to members who are non-Lions, but members of the community who have worked and helped the Lions Club in many ways, and also have done a lot of work for us in the community. So these are people that we wish to thank tonight. And the first one is? Perry Marchand, would you come up, please? Perry is probably the best friend any Lions Club ever had. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Louisdale Volunteer Fire Department. Fire Chief Johannes, would you come up and accept this certificate of appreciation? We work very closely with the fire department here. They give us a big hand at Halloween time and other times whenever we need them, and we call on them, and they're right there to help us. Thank you very much, Johannes. You're welcome. Paul Landry. A certificate of appreciation for being married to Jean Marie. No, that's not that. Paul is a great friend of the Lions Club. Whenever we need something, you just give him a call, and he's right there to help us out. Thank you, Paul. And the only Rachel Lion nurse is still here with us tonight. I'd like to call upon Joyce to come up and accept this certificate of appreciation, Joyce, for your help with us and all our projects. Joyce, would you come up? That's okay, you can leave your shoes off.
She thinks she's back in the 60s.
Thinks she's Anne Murray.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. St. Louis Parish Council. Father Angus, would you come up, please? We work very closely with the St. Louis Parish Council in many of our projects, especially in our New Year's Ball.
Go Boston.
And thank God we have, as our member, a club, a manager of the East Coast Credit Union. Right, Lion Blair, would you come up, please, and accept this on behalf of the staff of the Credit Union, who have been very helpful all year with us. Whenever we need money, he's there.
I'd like to take this opportunity and have a moment of silence for the Boston Bruins.
Don't worry, Lion Blair, he's still wearing his Boston Bruins underwear. For the Louisdale Co-op, is there anyone here that can take this to them? They have been very helpful in us in selling our half and half tickets and our charter night tickets, for example, and just giving us a big hand as a place to sell these things. So we want to thank them, and we have a certificate here for them. I don't. Okay. Phil, is he coming up?
Thank you.
This lady has been a big help to us over the past number of years in all our projects, especially with helping us in putting on our brunches and whatever goes on at the Den. I don't know if she's here tonight. I think she might still be in Ontario. This slip goes out to Viola Landry. I don't know if anybody's here that can pick it up for her. If not, we'll certainly see that she receives it. And what would Louisdale be without Sharon's Place? Again, a location that gives us a helping hand whenever we have tickets to sell there. So I don't know if anybody's here, Sharon or Ray, but we'll certainly see that they receive this. Now this lady also, who's not a Alliance member, but spends a lot of time with us and helping in all our projects. I don't believe she's here tonight either. She's away as Therese Marchand, who was a wife of a former charter member. So we'll see that she receives this also. The next awards are given out to Lions Club members who have lived up to our motto, we serve, and they certainly have. So I'd love to pass these out tonight to these very deserving people. First one, there's no particular order, goes to Lion Barry LeBlanc. Will you come forward, please? Barry was the Community Betterment Chair, the Lions Club, and we certainly appreciate the hard work and effort he's put into this committee. We have another new one here for a new line who's just joined this year, but certainly can teach us all a lesson on how to serve, who has been involved in all our aspects of our projects in the Lions Club. Robert Gayesh. Lion Robert, will you come forward, please, and accept the certificate? This is for Celebrity Chef number 1. Okay, thank you. Another new line has just joined this year. Even brought his wife along as a member too, so we were doubly blessed. Our Celebrity Chef number 2, Rudolph, Lion Rudolph. Would you come forward, please? Specializes in making pancakes. We may as well keep this in the family. This Lions member has worked at our bingos, our brunches, our card plays, and she keeps Lion Rudy in tow. So Lion Jean, would you come up, Jean Landry, and accept this certificate of service? This line has been around for a long time. Since the first formation of our club 40 years ago. And he's still going strong, even though his hair is white and he's a Boston fan, unfortunately, but... So you can tell that he's long suffering.
We don't hold no grudges.
No grudges, no. We accept anybody. Line Don, will you come up and accept this, along with one for your wife, Margie, who was the chairman of our kitchen committee. Who was away at the time.
Oh, God bless Boston.
This next award goes out to our Ways and Means Chair, Lion Godfrey, here tonight. I think he might be working, but or else he's lost in Mabel Ridge somewhere, where he bought a house. He has to come out to hunt. Anyway, if he's not here, we'll certainly see that he receives it. Lion Godfrey has done a lot of work on the Ways and Means Committee. Would come up with some different projects, certainly, that we were, and one was our auction, which we didn't get much response to, so we had to put that on hold. So certainly we want to thank Lion Godfrey for his efforts. Well, excuse me. What would a club be without public relations? And that's to get our work out there, what we do, to let people know that we are here and that we serve and that we have projects going on. And I want to give this certificate out to Lion Blair Sampson, who was our public relations chairperson. Lion Blair takes care of all our advertisements and our bingos and card plays and whatever else is coming up that we are sponsoring or getting involved in. I know you may think I'm taking a lot of time with this stuff, but it's my last year. I'm going to get it all out, because these people all deserve whatever they receive. So, Project 71 was our major project when we started the club in 1969, which was the result of building the 2 ball fields and a playground, a swimming pool, a track. And it took a great deal of effort. And we've had upkeep of this and maintenance of this project for the last 37, 38 years, and still have a portion of it yet. And I'd like to give this certificate out to our Project 71 chairman this year, Lion Herman Linden. Oh boy, this is one for the books. Our director of our card plays, who somebody says that he cheats at the cards too, but I would like to call upon one of our long-serving charter members, Lion Narcissus Marshall, to come up and accept this award as a director of our card plays, a very successful card play that he took on with Lion Howard this year at our den on Tuesday nights. He doesn't need a cane yet, is it?
Sit down, old man.
This person was a member of our charter night committee, and you saw some of the results of his work over here earlier. A new member who has become very active and interested in our club and projects. I'd like to give this certificate out to Lion Keith Sampson. Will you come forward, please accept it? As a charter night member. This next member's going to have to put the camera away, get somebody else to take the picture. As he's busy there with the camera. Lion Howard, as our bar chairman for many years, keeps our bar operating. And the only thing is he's kind of stingy with our drinks. So Lion Howard, you come forward and accept this certificate of service. Thank you. Our next recipient, this guy's not very big, but he's there all the time. Director of our bar committee, Lionheart. Would you come forward, please? Lionheart Marchand. Thank you for your work this year, Lionheart. For your help with the bingos and other projects. Another new line who became involved early in our club, took on a position as our line tamer. And that's line Christian Marchand. I don't know if he's here tonight, but oh, there he is. Can't help him miss him. Thank you, line Christian. Nice for us old fellows to see a lot of those young faces coming up here. Eh? You know that we can leave our club in good hands, and you know we finally go, right, Narcissus? No, you're never going to go anyway. Our tail twister. I don't think he's here tonight. If he is, I hope. No, I think he was away. Well, it's another new line, recently new line in the last couple of years. Derek Marlatta, Lion Derek, is our tail twister for the 2008-2009. Now, Derek's not here. We'll certainly see that he receives this. Oh boy, this is a good one. This guy has been sitting by my side all year. Or, what did I say, a thorn in my side? No, a sit to my side. It's our secretary, Lion Kenny Walker. Would you come forward, please? There's his fan club. There we go. We have one plaque to give out tonight, and it's for someone that has done a lot of work for us this year and donated as much time as he possibly could away from his job and his other commitments as our treasurer. And that's Lion Brian, who's been helping me here tonight behind handing out these awards. And this goes to Lion Brian as our treasurer for this year. This being our 40th anniversary year, I asked the master jeweler in our community, Jim Bowden, former charter member, if he could design a pin for us to celebrate our 40th anniversary. And he came up with a beautiful pin that celebrates, I'm sure you can have a look at it after. But Jim, would you come up, and we want to present you with one of these pins as a token of our appreciation and for your marvelous work. I'd also like to present one of our anniversary pins to our Cabinet Secretary Treasurer, Ann Gordon. Will you come up, please? And I have one also to present to our District Governor. Lion Peter, would you come up, please? Thank you. Our MLA, Michelle, will you come up? I think we have a small presentation to be made.
Thank you very much, King Lion Jack Hopkins, Warden John Boudreau, Councillor Brian Marchand, all the representatives of the Lions executive here in Nova Scotia, representatives from the different Lions clubs, especially the one from St. Peter's that's here with us tonight. It's an honor to be here with you as your member of the Legislative Assembly. I can tell you that during my past 11 years, I've truly enjoyed working with the Louisdale Lions Club and all of the projects that they have brought forward. And when one looks at the pictures that we just saw, it was just a glimpse of the infrastructure that's here in this community as a result of the work of the Lions Club members here in Louisdale. And it's such a pleasure to see so many of the charter members 40 years ago who are still here tonight, and I'm still left to wonder why you guys ever abandoned the pointy hats that you had on in some of the pictures that were on there, because it truly would be a treat for us to see you wearing them here tonight. But it's certainly great to see your dedication, and as has been mentioned, you're one of the organization that truly is blessed in seeing the amount of new members and young members that are following through in the commitment that you've shown to your community here. And certainly the Lions Club motto of "We Serve" would not be better applied than here in Louisdale for the commitment that you have given to our community, and here certainly in Louisdale. So I want to commend you with that. And just to show you how the minority government is working well, King Lion Jack has asked me to present this certificate. So it's my honor to present this. It says, "Presented to the Louisdale Lions Club. On behalf of the province of Nova Scotia, I am honored to extend sincere congratulations and best wishes on the occasion of its 40th Charter Night. Premier Nova Scotia, Stephen McNeil." I mean, you know I had to. But honestly, from the Premier, it's dated May 23rd, I should point out, so it's from Premier Nova Scotia, the Honourable Rodney J. MacDonald. Thank you.
I would like to call upon Warden John. Would you mind coming up and saying a few words? I taught with John for many years in the school system. I know he's not a man of few words, but maybe tonight will be an exception.
Thank you very much, King Lion Jackie. Viola and I are just extremely pleased to have been invited here this evening. Both of us were saying at the table as we looked around, we were amongst friends here, and we sincerely appreciate the invitation. As I looked at the film, the video that was presented earlier this evening, I sat beside Michelle and I had to explain to him who all those young fellas used to be, like Narcissus Marchand and Don Cornell. He even went as far as to say that I was old enough to remember when Kenny Walker had hair. So that would make me a senior citizen. Don, I want to tell you that sitting beside Michelle, and I know you were taking some digs for being a Boston fan. Could have been worse. You could have been like him, a Toronto fan.
They're in the ladies' league.
Last month, ladies and gentlemen, Richmond County Council received the results of a consultant study that was done. We had commissioned a study to see where the best localities in Richmond County would be to do further residential housing development. The answer was not surprising to me. The answer came back as Louisdale. I know as well that it wasn't surprising to your councillor, because he's the one that wanted the study. He pushed hard to have it because he knew what the answer would be. He knew what his committee was made of, and he knew where his committee could go in the community could go in the future. And I know Brian, with the talent, the ability, and the drive that he brings to the council table, that he will get those projects done for you. The only thing, Brian, I want to tell you, they won't be done by Monday. So he's a little bit active. Your community continues to keep its youth, or to bring back its youth. Your community continues to raise and grow young, spirited entrepreneurs. You keep your commercial base and your business base. You have a very solid, interested, committed, and devoted citizen base. And that's very rare for a community. It doesn't happen by accident. For a community to grow and prosper, there must be some glue that holds it together and gives it pride. In simple terms, there must be something for the youth that will keep them excited, keep them thinking positively about their community. There must be something for those in need, seniors amongst the others in need, who feel security in having someone to take care of their needs when they arise. And above all of that, there's an absolute need to know that when old horses have to go to pasture, there's always a young team willing and ready to come up to pull the wagon. And that, to me, is a description of the Louisdale Lions Club. This organization has done so much in terms of affording recreational opportunity to youth. And I'm going to segue a bit on what I saw in that video over there a while ago. The arena in Louisdale, the birth of the arena and the resuscitation of the arena when it almost died is due to the Louisdale Lions Club. Those ball fields, track, swimming pool, tennis courts, those are all wonderful things that you've done, but I want to tell you, those became the platform by which you received a high school in Louisdale. And that is all due to the work of the Louisdale Lions. Along with that, something that has not been mentioned tonight, and maybe you members have greatly and generously given of your time to assist those in need, whether they be elder or people who may have needs in hard times. You've been there. You've participated in the spiritual and social dynamics of your community. I know from watching you what you've done for your church and for your community in general in terms of social needs. And you have and you continue, and I've seen your plans, to develop the physical and aesthetic beauty of Louisdale. I've said it before, folks, and I'm going to say it again tonight. The Louisdale Lions, past and present, through their tremendous effort, have laid down a spirit of community and of pride in this community that exists in very few communities. Tonight, as you share this evening, you ought to be very proud of your tremendous accomplishments. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, John. We certainly appreciate your words. And I'm sure that we all can see that it's not going to end here. You know, we're going to keep going. Gordon, would you have a few words to say, or? I'm going to let you off the hook.
That comes with age, Jack. It's all right.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to take the opportunity to the Louisdale Lions Club say thank you for inviting us up tonight. it was kind of a treat. My home riding is the Premier's home riding, and to sit beside Michelle tonight is a little bit different, but I enjoyed that. I do want to congratulate the Louisdale Lions Club on their charter night from my home club in Port Hawkesbury. Living next door to you, we certainly are well aware of what your Lions Club does, and want to urge you to continue that work, and hopefully you have another 40 years. So thanks for having us down.
Thank you, Lion Gordy. As some of you may not know, Port Hawkesbury Club was our sponsoring club 40 years ago. So we are their little baby. Councillor Bryan, say a few words, please.
I guess I'll be saying quite a few things like what John said, but I'd like to take this time to thank King Lion Jack for the opportunity to bring greetings to this assembly this evening. I would like to acknowledge, I guess, my fellow Lions members, their spouses, charter members, invited guests, the N2 District Governor Peter Wallace and his wife Florence, Cabinet Secretary Treasurer Gordy Johnson and his wife Frida, Warden John Boudreau and his wife Viola, fellow councillors, and MLA Michelle Sampson, and my wife Pam. I would like to commend the Charter Night Committee on their extraordinary job they did for this event, and the Cottage Bakery for their fine meal. I'd like to speak a little bit about the importance. I'd like to speak on the importance, I guess, of the Lions Club to our community and our county. They were instrumental in commencing a process that saw the start and completion of several projects in our community, those being the Richmond Arena, as Warden Boudreau mentioned, Project 71, the ball fields, swimming pools, tennis courts, helping to purchase the first fire truck for the Louisdale Volunteer Fire Department, paying down the debt for the Beaver and Scout Camp, the building of the first Lions Den and later the expansion, the Parish roof, they helped in purchasing some shingles, the hall roof, some replacement, some of the chairs and tables here in this hall as well. The Louisdale sidewalks was started by the Lions Club. Sidewalk benches was a project by the Community Betterment. The Flower Basket project, which is still ongoing. The new signage at the entrance, both entrances of the community. The planning and future development of the Louisdale Lions Waterfront Park, located in the center of the village, and the list goes on. More importantly are the donations to families to help things with like medical services, transportation, bills, and add a little extra money in times of need. Remember, all of these projects and activities, donations, were all done by volunteers, people taking time away from their families and jobs for the good of others. Just last month, the County of Richmond honored over 100 volunteers. I would like to take this time to acknowledge the work of the many volunteers, past and present, in the Louisdale Lions Club, and to tell you how very proud I am to be part of this great organization. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. It's my pleasure now to introduce our guest speaker tonight, our district governor. I'm Peter Wallace. Peter joined the Muscodaba Harbour and District Lions Club in April 1984, before moving to the Annapolis Valley. District Governor Peter is presently a member of the New Miners and District Lions Club and in his 25th year as a Lion. Peter has held numerous club officers' positions, including 4 terms as club president. He's held these positions in the district, zone chairman for 3 terms, regional chairman 1 term, Journey for Site Chairman 2 terms, Nova Scotia 41N2 Foundation, Zone 5 for 3 years, Lions Foundation of Canada District Chairman 3 years, Lions Foundation of Canada Director 3 years, Lions Foundation of Canada Chair of Board 2004-2005, Lions Foundation of Canada Past Chair of Board 2005-2006, District 41N2 District Speak Out Chairperson for 2 terms, Vice District Governor 2007-2008. Lion Peter has attended numerous district cabinet meetings, district conventions, and multiple district conferences and conventions. On international level, He has held the position of moderator, the USA and Canada Leadership Forum, September 2001. He's attended 4 international conventions, in Montreal in '96, in Boston in '06, Chicago '07, and in Bangkok, Thailand in '08. His club awards consist of twice receiving 100% President Award, 100% Secretary Award, Lion of the Year. His district international awards are district runner-up for Best Secretary, 1993-94, USA Canada Leadership Forum Certificate of Appreciation, September 2001, International President Certificate of Appreciation, 2001 2002, International President's Leadership Medal, 2004-2005, and he's received numerous district governor and district certificates of appreciation. His work with Lions Foundation of Canada is a life membership in 1996, a fellowship award 1998, Progressive Life Membership 2004, the Judge Brian Stevenson Fellowship 2005, the Progressive Brian Stevenson Fellowship 2006. Lion Peter has chaired and co-chaired numerous committees at the club level over the years. Lion Peter has been married to Lion Flo for 39 years. Poor Flo. They have a son, Peter, and a daughter, Kathy Dawn, and granddaughter, Shelby and Addison, all of Calgary. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you tonight our guest speaker, District Governor Peter Wallace.
Just going to lower this down a little bit for us vertically challenged people. Louisdale Lions Club, chartered April the 19th, 1969, with 26 charter members, and also, as mentioned before, sponsored by the Port Hawkesbury Lions Club. Chair Jack, Past District Governor Gordy, Zone Chairman Dave, MLA Michelle, Warden John, Councillor Brian, and also Councillor Steve, Charter President Don, Charter members, King Lion Roger, Lioness President Sylvia, Lions, Lioness guests. It's a privilege to be here this evening to help the Louisdale Lions Club celebrate their 40th charter anniversary. Charter anniversaries are a special occasion because it gives you the opportunity to reflect back on the years that you had in service. And as you've seen by the proceedings earlier on this evening on the screen, and you take a look at some of the Lions from back in 1969 and 1970 and 71 and so on, back in the earlier years, and then you compare them to how they look now, and I can well imagine there's quite a change in a lot of those members, and it really shows. When I arrived here this evening, actually, a lot of the members here didn't even recognize me. I just had a fundraiser, actually, at our convention where they had the opportunity of shaving my head and my beard and for a fundraiser for the Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides. So that's why I kind of look like this right now. But and my hair was fairly long, too, and so was my beard, so I enjoyed that. But anyway, so what I want to do is I want to touch on a few things that some of them have already been touched on, but I wanted to just go over a few things that the club has done over the years. And of course, the first major project the club took on was, of course, Project 71, and that was the building of the recreational facility and also supporting it over the years since it was built. The recreational facility has provided many opportunities for youth and other individuals to use and to keep themselves busy and active. And it's great to have that there because one of the key things that our health people are talking about today is the obesity of our younger children and so on. But the recreational facilities gives the younger people an opportunity to get out there and use them and to get themselves into exercise and into different programs and that as well. Other earlier projects supported, of course, is the Cancer Society Lodge in Halifax. And I know there's been a tremendous amount of support put into the parish here in previous years, and also with the purchase of tables and that this year as well. Phase 1 of the community sidewalk project, $100,000, was a very tremendous effort put on by the Louisdale Lions Club. And as you can see up in the front, there is a sample check there of the $100,000 that was presented. It's a tremendous effort because I know that with the municipalities and the communities these days with funding cuts and so on, all the funds that they get for projects like that really helps to cut and helps to support their budget. So it's a great opportunity for there. I also want to say that Lion Barry and his committee regarding to the park benches along the sidewalks, I had the opportunity when we came in this evening to see some of the benches in place. And they are a very great tribute to the Lions Club, and they really look to be very nice. And I haven't got the opportunity to get out and sit on any of them yet, but I know that they do look very, very nice. And I know that Lion Barry has given me a book on it because it's something that we may try to do in our Lions Club if we can get the project going. Some of the other organizations, of course, that you have supported over the years is the local fire department, Camp Lion Maxwell, the Girl Guides of Canada and also Scouts of Canada, Easter Seal Campaign, YMCA Youth Exchange, Kidney Foundation, IWK, and one of the most region projects of our Lions, not just in this area, but in our district and in the world, was our campaign Site First 2, which created and generated a little over $2.5 million now. So it's very good to see that up there, and can be very, very proud that you people were part of that donations to and contributions to that campaign. When we take a look at some of the community service items that we have providing funds to these in the need of medical expenses and travel for people who are in need. Also, it was mentioned about the hanging baskets, which project is ongoing, the Christmas wreaths, the lighting of the Christmas trees, and that at Christmas time. You also assist with things like shingling the roof for a person in need in the community. You also assist with the Halloween patrol with the fire department and police. You have a float in the fall fair. Provide the recreational facility for these organizations and individuals to use as needed. And also provide the hall to different groups to hold meetings and fundraisers as well. And I don't know how many people here had the opportunity to come up front here this evening before we started at 7 o'clock, but you also see the new development program over here, and if you haven't had a look at it, I would suggest you do come up and have a look at it. The new waterfront development program that you have, and that basically it looks like it's a very, very unique project and is going to be a valuable asset to the Lions Club and also to the community of Louisdale as well. So I congratulate you for your efforts there. Some of the ways of your fundraising, of course, is through your bingos, through your 50-50 draws, card plays, Sunday brunch, Christmas tree sales, New Year's Eve balls, and even selling CNIB calendars support the CNIB as well. This year, our international president, Al Brandel, his theme is Miracles Through Service. And while I'm speaking of our international president, I'd like to bring greetings from him, Lions Clubs International, and also our own district, 41, which is, not 41 N2 anymore, but District N2, and my home club of the New Minnesota District Lions Club. As I mentioned, his theme is Miracles Through Service. And when you take a look at the work that Lions have done in the communities over the years, and I did mention about the municipalities and that as far as budgets go. As you're well aware, and I'm going to try to pick on Michelle here and a couple of the councillors here and the warden too. With the budget cuts in the municipalities and also through the government, we find that it's put a tremendous amount of pressure on the service organizations. And of course, with the campaign on right now for the election coming up, you hear all kinds of promises of what they're going to do. So let's hope that some of the promises that have been made, they're going to keep them. So, and hopefully it's going to be a betterment to the communities in the area. So it's hopefully that will come true. And that would help to ease the load a little bit on some of the service organizations so that they can put their efforts into more community-based work and so on in that areas. Our Lions motto is "We Serve," and it was mentioned here earlier on that the Louisdale Lions Club has lived up to that motto. The number of hours that you take away from work and your families and the efforts that you put into serving your Lions Club and also serving your community is something that is very well recognized, and you can be very, very proud of your accomplishments for that time you've taken away. When our president was talking to us in Bangkok about the miracles through service, he was relating to the communities and the work that the Lions Clubs do there. And when he was talking about that, he was talking about you as individual Lions. And as far as I'm concerned, in my eyes as District Governor for District N2, you are a bunch of Lions who do create miracles through the service work that you do. You can be very, very proud of your accomplishments over the 40 years, and I do wish that you will have another 40 years successful accomplishments over those years as well. Again, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you very, very much for the opportunity to speak to you this evening. It's a great pleasure for Lion Flo and I to come down and to be able to be with you on this special occasion. And once again, thank you very, very much. And also, the meal was just tremendous. When I started this year, I was 184 pounds. Now I'm 208, so I've gained 24 pounds. So that's what good meals do to you. Thank you very much.
Governor Peter, I'd like you to come up and accept a small gift as a token of our appreciation for you being here tonight with us. Well, that's you. Won't forget about us.
Oh, I don't think I'll do that. You're quite welcome. You want a picture, I guess?
Oh, our cameraman.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It says, District Governor Peter Walls, an appreciation, Louisdale Lions Club, and the Golden Lion. So I want to thank the Louisdale Lions Club very, very much. Thank you very, very much.
Lion Sylvia, I think you have a presentation to make to Lion Florence. Would you come up, please?
Lion Florence, we're very happy to have you with us here this evening, and we hope you enjoyed your evening. And I know what it's all about, being the other half of a Lion president, district governor, what have you. I'm sure that you have to spend many nights by yourself, but sometimes, you know, it's good to have our private moments. So sometimes we relish the time when our husbands are away on business. So thank you once again for coming and spending the evening with us.
Just so that we haven't forgotten you, Lion Peter, I think we have a campaign button of yours here from 2007, 2008 for Vice District Governor, so we still have it. So remember you by.
I thought you'd have that in your basement by now to help keep the rats away.
This, by the way, if you people who haven't seen it before, this is Lion Peter with hair and a beard, which he shaved off this year for a worthy cause.
That was shaved off. That was just shaved off before that.
Before that. But there, a card from the Louisdale Lioness Club. Congratulations on the success of your 40th charter night. As you look back on your accomplishments, may your memories be pleasant ones, and may the years ahead be as successful as the past years. the Louisdale Lioness Club, and President Sylvia Boudreau. Thank you very much, Sylvia. And we also have a thank you card to Louisdale Lions Club. Your thoughtfulness has made a difference, and a thank you. Your donation was greatly appreciated. Thank you from Jeremy Sampson. And he included a picture of the students he was working with. Not sure, was it in Costa Rica or somewhere, I think it was. So we had donated to that cause for him. Cabinet Secretary, Treasurer Gordon. We have a gift for you as well. We wouldn't want you to go home empty-handed. As a token of our appreciation for all your work and help with our club, if you want something answered or questions resolved, just give Lion Gordon a call, and he certainly will go out of his way to help you and solve any of your problems. Thank you on behalf of our club, Lion Gordon.
Thank you,
Evelyn, I believe you have a presentation to make to Lion Frida. On behalf of our club, Frida, for all you're putting up with Lion Gordon all these years, I think you deserve more than that. It's my pleasure to give out a few other small awards here. They're not small awards. They are very important awards to certain individuals who have certainly gone above and beyond the call of duty this year in our club. And I'm going to hand out those now. These are the President's Appreciation Awards. I'd like to come forward and to accept one for his long-time service and long-time dedication to our club, and still very active. Lion Narcissus, would you come forward, please? Another old fogey over there next to you, the white hair. Lion Don has been around for a long time. Even I don't remember how long. Lion Don, will you come up and accept President's Appreciation Awards for your outstanding service to the community of Louisdale and the Louisdale Lions Club. Lion Howard, you might have to watch that flash because you're making an awful glare on the next one. Lion Kenny, will you come forward, please? Lion Kenny's been our secretary for a number of years, the last couple of years. He's a bit cranky sometimes, but you got to put up with that because he gets a lot of work done. And I appreciate it.
That's why.
I appreciate it, and I had a wonderful 2 years sitting beside him. Thank you, Lion Kenny. Our next line to receive this has done a tremendous amount of work in his committee, and you see the fruits of it hopefully in the next few years. Lion Barry LeBlanc, will you come forward, please? Your tremendous amount of work in the committee. The next one goes to a new line. That's a recent line in the last year or so, who has become very involved in different aspects of the club. And I'd like to call upon Lion Blair. Would you come up and receive this award, please? Now, if this guy could hand the camera to somebody else. Lion Howard, would you come, please? Lion Howard has been a fixture of the Lions Club for, I can't remember how long. This person is a retired school teacher, having taught at Port Hawkesbury schools for over 25 years. He is a kind and generous person who takes pride in what he does and accomplishes and does not expect anything in return. He was caregiver for his parents for many years, and he did this with the help of his sisters and extended family with much dignity and grace. He can be seen in many areas of our community, especially at the Hall, helping at functions sponsored by the Parish, CWL, Fire Department, and the Fall Fair. He's joined the Lions Club, where he shares his gifts in many ways. One way is in the kitchen, flipping pancakes, at the monthly Lions brunches held at the Lions Den. Quiet by nature, he does a lot behind the scenes. He's a past director of our local credit union, and he just finished a 2-year term on the board of directors of the Louisdale Community Homes. He's presently on the board of the Straight Richmond Hospital Foundation, where they are presently involved in a cottage lottery draw, and at Christmas when they have Lights for Life campaign, an annual fundraiser that uses this project to buy equipment for use at the hospital. Just these 2 projects alone require much time and effort. He can be seen going door to door for campaigns such as Arthritis Cancer and the St. Anne Center. This may hurt Michelle, but he's also the executive of the Richmond PC Association. His mild nature and pleasant personality enables him to reach out to others in whatever is asked of him to do. Once it gets accomplished, he moves on to other things. I don't think I have to even tell you who it is. I'm sure you can all read between the lines of what I just read. But our Volunteer of the Year this year goes to, and I'll read the citation on the plaque. Volunteer of the Year 2008-2009 presented to Robert Gayash. In appreciation for your unselfish devotion to the community of Louisdale and surrounding areas, with sincere gratitude, this award is presented by the Louisdale Lions Club, and we certainly we agree that it is well deserved. Thank you, Lion Robert, for all your work. Our last major award of the night goes to our Lion of the Year. That's a lion who has demonstrated, I guess you'd say, 100% devotion to the Lions Club and the community. This year, this lion has gone beyond that. I don't know where he finds the time or the energy to do all he does. But he was certainly a great help to me. It was more than my right hand. It was my right and left hand sometimes. But I want to present this to our Lion of the Year, Leon Landry, with gratitude for the Louisdale Lions Club 2008-2009.
This is certainly a shocker to me. I didn't expect this, King Lion Jack. But what I did over the years and last year, I did it from the heart. I just tight for words. But I must say that every Lion deserves one of these in our club because we all work diligently all year long. And it's been a pleasure for me to accept this, King Lion Jack. Thank you.
Well, that about wraps everything up. Unless I forgot something. Oh, yes, I did forget the mouth. The wife is there from tapping, so we have. She has another duty to perform, but this one she knows about, so.
It was not supposed to be my duty, but since the president of the Fleur de Lis Seniors Club is not here this evening, it's my great pleasure to award the Louisdale Lions Club a check for $500 for the use of their den. Since we are privileged to be able to use their den whenever we want to. We've had functions there, we've had dinners, we hold our meetings there and our bingos. And without the Lions Den and the Lions, we would not be able to exist, I guess, because we would have no place to meet. So I'm not a senior myself, by the way, but I'm just doing this for another senior that I know. La, 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 la. Everybody knows better. Anyway, I would like to present this check for $500 to Brian Marchand, our treasurer, just to help on the expenses for the fuel, etc. Thank you very much.
As you all know, we're running a little bit late here, I guess, but we have a dance following here. We're sure to invite you all to stay and enjoy it. And I know Phil, I don't know how he can stay that late, but what time does he go to bed now, Rosanna? About 9:30? Past bedtime, huh? Anyway, that concludes our 40th anniversary charter night. And I want to thank you all for coming here and supporting us and hope that it will continue in the future. Thank you very much.